Today I will be giving a brief overview of modern Korean history, politics, and culture after Second World War. So since 1945, Korea has divided between North Korea and South Korea, which eventually led to the Korean War from 1950 to 1953, which eventually ended in an informal peace treaty. And since then, South Korea have embarked a rapid industrialization known as the Miracle on the Han River that's transforming the nation into a major economy and major industrial nations. Meanwhile, North Korea remained isolated under a centralized authoritarian regime until today and developed its industries much slower compared to South Korea. And to know that at the time, South Korea was yet a democratic country because back then there's no free elections being held both in the central government level and also local government level. But things has changed very, very fast in coming years. Particularly in 1987, South Korea transitioned to democracy after decades of authoritarian rule, holding free elections and strengthening its institutions in a democratic manner. Today, it's a key player in global politics, apparently. However, North Korea remains under the dictatorship of Kim Jong-un, maintaining heavily militarized stance and making military its priority instead of economy and other area of development. And the inter-Korea relations have fluctuated between diplomatic talks and also heightening tensions over the years. And currently, South Korea is run by President Yoon Suk-yeol, and North Korea is run by President Kim Jong-un. And particularly South Korea right now, the situation is a little tricky because Yoon Suk-yeol is currently under investigation and a prosecuting process. So there might be an election to be held in the coming months or the following years. Well, I think Korea have transformed to be beyond just a strong economy or strong technology countries. It have its own sphere of influence in many ways. First, apparently, its influence through US-ROK alliance has impacts across the globe or particularly in the Asia Pacific region, and its technology and innovation capability has also impact across the globe as we see the impact of companies like Samsung, Hyundai, LG, and SK Hynix all cover different areas like semiconductors, EVs, display, etc. And over the past around like 1 to 2 decades, there's a K cultural influence that really impacts across the globe, right? Particularly things like K-pop or K-dramas. And there's many examples like BTS, Blackpink's this like boy and girls group. You also have the popular Korean drama like Squid Game, basically spread across the globe. And lastly, there's three key issues to watch in Korea in 2025. The first, we need to see how domestic politics and the new Korean leadership unfold. And we also need to closely monitor the economy slowdown and the trade challenges that Korea could face given the increasingly competitive environment against China and also the potential trade tariff from the Trump administration. And lastly, we should also closely follow the inter-Korea relations and also the security tension in Korea Peninsula. Thank you.